Hi, this is Nix, and today we are going to be recreating a part of the Bat family, because as you know, the Bat family has a lot of people, including a cow. Even though that's not official, like I don't think that's part of the main universe, but you know, it does include a cow. But anyway, we're gonna be starting off with Bruce Wayne. As you know, Bruce Wayne is the Batman. And much I can really say about Bruce, because everybody knows Batman stories. If you didn't grow up watching the Batman series, then you've seen a Batman movie or 12, because there's a lot of them. Like there's a lot of them, so a lot of you all know his story. So we're just gonna talk about what I did with my recreation of Bruce here. So basically, I wanted him to look older because he has trained quite a few people. He has a lot of people under his wing. He should be looking older. Honestly, he should be older than what he is in the comics, because I think he's supposed to be in like his mid-30s or something. And I was like, how you took in all them kids and all them kids? We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. But basically, I gave him some wrinkles and stuff to try to give him, you know, an older appearance. Because I feel like he shouldn't be looking as young as he does in like the comics and all the animated movies and stuff. But even though they do have old Batman comics, like literally, like he's physically an older Batman comic. So, you know, I think the Batman comic book series is like 80 some odd years now. So I'm like, dude been around for a long time. But oh my gosh, we're gonna get off of him. All right. Next, we did Batwoman, or Catherine Kane. Honestly, I did not know much about Catherine Kane, and I didn't even watch the CW series about Batwoman, because, you know, unfortunately, CW series is not the greatest anymore. And I used to like CW stuff. Don't get me wrong. I used to watch The Legends of Tomorrow. That was my show. And then it got real campy, but I was still for it. I was like, I'll take camp. I was still for it, but now I'm behind on that. I haven't watched it, and I don't know what it's looking like because it lost me. But anyway, so Catherine Kane, there's a little bit of story about her. She works independently from Batman. I don't think he approved of her very much in taking a Bat name for much of her run. I don't think she to this day is really a part of the Bat family. But they have made her Bruce Wayne's cousin, though, I think in more recent comics. So kind of she's his cousin now. But basically, as far as her story, because you know they make them all have tragic stories, the main one that they talk about that as I was looking her up was that she had a twin sister and her dad is in the military. And I don't know exactly who was kidnapped. I don't know if they all were kidnapped. She, like her mom and her sister, or if it was just her mom and her sister. But basically, if it was just her sister, I don't know. Somebody was kidnapped. But basically, she found out like they died. Her mom and her sister died after they were kidnapped, or however that situation went down, because her mom was in the military as well, and I guess she was trying to rescue the sister. That could have been a storyline. I'm not 100% on that. So, you know, definitely go look that up on your own time. Or if you watch the CW series, maybe they explain that better. But basically, she wound up dying. They wound up dying. She saw their dead bodies. That messed her up. Eventually, she's like, I'm gonna become a vigilante. And like, after she saw Batman, she was like, I'm gonna become a vigilante too. And, you know, save people and blah, 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 blah. But Batman was like, nah, you crazy. Nah, I'm just saying. But no, she was trained by her dad. She was actually trained by Batman, unlike most of the Bat family, or one of Batman proteges. So I guess that's why she's not really considered part of the Bat family. Well, that, and you know, Batman didn't really approve of her. But yeah, so that's all I can say about Catherine Kane. But next is Barbara Gordon. Barbara, everybody knows about Barbara. Like, she's Jim Gordon's daughter. She's the first Batgirl. Honestly, I liked her as Oracle a lot, because I think she grew a lot as a character as Oracle. I liked her being a genius behind the scenes that like was telling everybody what to do. She had like, I like seeing her as Oracle in a lot of different series. We just aren't going to talk about the storyline about how she became Oracle, okay? Of course, I like her as Batgirl too, but for the most part, I feel like as Oracle, she's much wiser at that point in life when they present her as Oracle. So I always like seeing her as Oracle. A lot of these costumes are, or the costume they are TS3 conversion costumes, so it's not even like what my sim looked like. It's just like that conversion put on top of that sim. So I will have them all available for these sims, but they will look wonky. Look, they will look wonky, and it's up to you if you want to keep that or not. And sometimes with those conversions, they don't allow you to either take them off or allow you to put other stuff on with them, because it's something about those files that don't really mesh well with the Sims 4 all the time. But I try to update them with Sims 4 Studio, so I hope they work for you. But Stephanie. So Stephanie Brown, she has been through quite a few of the Bat family names. First, she started out as a Robin, I believe, and then she became Batgirl, and then she became her own thing, which was Spoiler. So as Spoiler, I tried to give her some stuff to, I tried to hobble some stuff together, mesh some stuff together that made her look like a little bit like Spoiler, but I didn't do a good job of that. I really can't tell you much about Stephanie Brown, except she dated one of the Robins, sorry, and they killed off in one of the storylines. That's all I can tell you. And her other Earth cells look actually cooler than the main Earth Stephanie Brown. That's all I can tell you. I really don't know much about her as a character, unfortunately, and I don't think they spent like a super bunch of time, like a lot of time on her, but I don't know. Maybe they did. Look, maybe they did, and I'm just slow, which is also a possibility. But anyway, we are getting close to the end, so I hope you all stay and see their final looks. I thank you all for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you all are doing well. Please take care of yourselves until next time, and take the time to either like or subscribe. And until next time, bye.